Tonight, suspected terrorist allegations of black magic and exorcisms. Government documents show all have ties here to Alabama.
Another NBC 15 exclusive investigation shows how this trio of circumstances is blamed for the death of a 3-year-old boy. Tonight, NBC 15's Andrea Ramey shows you how it leads right back here to Alabama.
Before this accused terror cell was captured at this squalid New Mexico compound, authorities say they spent time here at their second compound in Alabama, just outside Tuskegee. An NBC 15 drone showed you the first pictures of the site. A federal search warrant notes there is a military-style obstacle course on the property. Law enforcement came face-to-face with the compound owner, suspected terrorist Siraj Wahhaj, in December 2017. He'd crashed his SUV on I-65 in Chilton County, Alabama. His 3-year-old son, Abdul, was with him. Documents obtained by NBC 15 show the child was reported missing days earlier in Georgia. It's unclear if that information had made it to law enforcement here in Alabama. Authorities say Wahhaj told the trooper they were on their way to go camping in New Mexico, a place federal prosecutors say Abdul met a cruel fate.
We did find remains of a young boy.
According to some of the interviews from the children, around approximately February of 2018, Abdul Ghani died during one of these religious rituals.
A criminal complaint sheds light on what exactly prosecutors meant by religious ritual. His father's girlfriend and fellow terror suspect, Janie Lavelle, the complaint says, wanted to perform an exorcism on him to cast the demons from his body, after which the complaint says he would come to life as Jesus Christ and instruct them on what corrupt institutions to target in attacks, including military, law enforcement, and financial institutions. This is important because the complaint says the rituals were performed at a terrorist training site in New Mexico. According to the federal document, Lavelle believed that Abdul's mother used black magic to steal the child from her own womb. Both women had become pregnant around the same time, with Lavelle losing her baby. It was that black magic belief that led Lavelle to think that Abdul was possessed by demons and in the need of an exorcism. The complaint goes on to say Lavelle ordered Wahhaj to recite scripture over his son. During one of these rituals, the complaint says his heart stopped.
The victim, Abdul, would begin to choke and have white foam or slime come from his mouth.
Authorities say Abdul had a medical condition that caused him to suffer from frequent seizures. The boy's mother says Wahhaj took him to the compound without bringing his life-saving medication.
He needs his medication. He need everything.
The boy's grandfather, a New York Muslim cleric, says he couldn't believe the news.
To me, there's obviously something happening, some mental disorder or something. I don't know what it is. This doesn't seem like them.
Authorities say the boy's remains were discovered in an underground tunnel at the New Mexico property. Andrea Ramey, NBC 15 News.
Child abuse charges are still pending before a New Mexico grand jury. Lavelle, Wahhaj, and 3 others are charged with conspiring to support planned attacks on federal officers. For our entire investigative series, Terror in Alabama, log on to mynbc15.com.